Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater Digital Media production. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd. My name is Payson Evans. Today we have your latest school, local, and national news. So stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, after years of mostly ignoring climate change, Florida lawmakers waded deeper into the matter on Tuesday, advancing a proposal that would create a statewide Office of Resiliency and establish a task force to begin looking into how best to protect the state's 1,350 miles of coastline from rising oceans. But with Governor Ron DeSantis exerting political muscle behind the effort, environmentalists see an opportunity to begin addressing the problem, even if they say the current legislative proposals fall short of a comprehensive response to climate change. Quote, "We've seen bills that will help communities plan for rising sea levels, all of which is very, very important, and we need to do that. But without focusing on the cause of the problem, it just seems kind of lackluster as not addressing the full problem," said Jonathan Scott Weber. The legislation considered Tuesday would establish an Office of Resiliency headed by the governor's chief, quote, resilience officer, who was appointed last summer as part of a broader effort to address the state's environmental challenges. Last spring, DeSantis also appointed a chief science officer. Despite the bipartisan support the Florida bill got Tuesday, there were residual politics. Now to Isaac with your school news.
Thank you, Payson. I'm Isaac Weiser with your school news. Track and field practice is after school and will meet at the track at 2:15 p.m. for all that are interested. If you have any questions, please see Coach Zeron in Pod 10. There will be an SNHS meeting this Thursday in F6. If you haven't paid your dues, please see Mr. Van Grondel. Dues are $20. Grad Bash tickets will be sold on February 4th and 5th in the senior cafeteria during both lunches. Tickets cost $130. There will be a senior versus faculty basketball game on Friday, January 31st. Seniors should see Mrs. Biddle if they're interested in playing, and teachers email Miss Biddle if you want to play in this game. There will be a home boys basketball game tonight at 6:15 versus Bradenton and a home girls soccer game at 7 p.m. versus Eastlake. Now, back to the desk.
Thank you, Isaac. And finally, the National Weather Service routinely warns people about falling rain, snow, and hail. But temperatures are dropping so low in South Florida, the forecasters warned residents yesterday about falling iguanas. Quote, this isn't something we usually forecast, but don't be surprised if you see iguanas falling from the trees tonight as lows drop into the 30s and 40s. Brr. NWS Miami had tweeted that. The low temperatures stun the invasive reptiles, but the iguanas won't necessarily die. That means many will wake up as temperatures rise today. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please have your club sponsor or coach email us at cdmptv@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at CDMP Digital TV for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. Check out the CDMP Clear Light running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN and have a great Tornado Day.